Welcome to our latest golf course renovation progress video. I'm JB Belknap, the General Manager at Herons Glen Rec District. I'm joined as always by Tim Kortanek, Director of Greens and Grounds here at Herons Glen. We're really excited today. Tim, can you tell the folks why we're so excited?
Sure. Well, today is Sprig Day 1 for our greens. We've got Tiff Eagle sprigs, came straight from Georgia. Delivered here today, and you'll see in some videos they come in these big boxes, and so we're sprigging greens. We got sprigs already on holes 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, and you're gonna kind of see in the background possibly the hole 8 here is our next one. We still have to do number 9, and then that's going to be it for this first round of sprigs on the greens.
Well, Tim, let's take them up and take a look at how the sprigs are installed.
Yeah, here we are on 8, and this morning they started prepping this tee. We had it laser leveled. Tee space across the golf course is 20% bigger than it was before, so it's really impressive when you see how much space you get on these tees. So we've got the Bimini sod that's been laid. This is our new tee that we have on the front here. Fairway bunkers got a little bit different shape. You can see the green, we've gone over this before, but now it's framed out. That 2 pothole bunkers on the left side of the green merged into one. All those bushes that used to be to the left, those are all now gone. It's going to be kind of a bigger chipping area. And again, we have the Bimini sod on the surrounds.
Well, it really shaped out nicely, didn't it, Tim?
Yeah, and it's hard to tell, but this one does have a bit of movement coming from the back edge, a little top tier to it now, and again, it's a lot bigger than it was before. We removed some plant material behind it, so that's why it looks a little bit bigger. But when you're looking from the fairway and when the waste bunker gets put in, this is going to be a really fun hole.
Tim, I know you and I both grew up in the Midwest, and we're used to seeing cool weather grass, more seed, where you put the seed down to try to establish the turf. Down here in warmer weather grasses like Bermuda, we either lay sod or we use what's called sprigs. Can you explain what sprigs are?
Sure. Well, there's a difference between northern and southern grasses. Your bluegrass doesn't grow quite as what the Bermuda does. It doesn't grow laterally like as fast as what the Bermuda does. There's a different system of rhizomes and stolons that Bermuda grass has, propagates it both ways. So while it does seed because of its growth pattern, Bermuda grass, we can grow it a lot faster just by cutting it and sprigging it. Okay. So when we say sprigs, we're essentially talking about a piece of sod like this that comes from the farm, and then it's shredded up. It's just shredded up. So this is just shredded sod essentially from the farm. And it's boxed, shipped to us, and then they sprinkle it out on the greens.
It looks like a pretty complicated process of hand tossing it on the greens. I know we want to get it evenly distributed, and it's amazing that this gets shredded from the sod. So it's pretty interesting. Can you tell the folks about how it grows? Do we need to tack it in, and how do we do that?
Yeah, you'll see in the videos, or maybe there's a roller and a slicer that's going to be coming directly behind it, and after that we're going to go through and we run water constantly. So we're always running water about every 20 minutes, running 5 minutes of water, just keeping them wet. So we just always want them wet. Night times, we're going to limit our water because we don't want to have a stuck head and have a washout or something like that. But tomorrow morning we'll start right back up, watering again.
Tim, can you tell the folks how long it takes for this sprig to establish, and when can you start mowing the greens?
Yeah, we'll know more, within a week, but typically, some guys will push it at 2 weeks, and some, just will wait a little bit past that. It really depends. You want to mow it and get it trained to start thinking, okay, I need to grow this way instead of growing this way. So we're going to let it tack down. I'd say typically 2 weeks, you get some good roots, and then we're going through there and we're going to start clipping.
Right. Well, as you can see, we're super excited to get the start of the sprigs down on the greens.
Here's the staff from Pike Creek, and they're actually laying the sprigs down. We kind of went over the how these are shredded up pieces of sod essentially and they come shipped straight from Georgia, and they go from the far end of the green and work their way down to the end. And the goal is to cover every little square inch. You know, we don't want to see any sand, so we go behind, check them, and make sure everything's done. We got one more green to do after this one. Yeah, so you can see here, this is the machine that slices, I guess you'd say, slices and rolls the green. This you know, kind of ensures that we get that good root to soil contact, you know, kind of help, you know, grow in general. You want that contact, and then also you know, for washouts, you know, kind of creates a channel for it to sit in. Several of you saw this on Instagram. Those of you who haven't, you know, please follow us on Instagram. You get daily videos and updates, and you can even write messages to me about what you like. So this is hole 6, laser leveling the tee box here on the this would be the 4 tees. Now everything is GPS'd. So what we do, we go through and we paint out pretty much the perimeter of the area, and then we set the laser level according to the, you know, the foot that we have in the topo map. And then the box blade on the back of this tractor, it'll raise and lower automatically to ensure that the whole surface is flat. So it really takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. You know, gotta love technology.
Well, Tim, it's truly amazing, all the detailed work that goes into even creating a tee like that.
All right, now we're flying over. You can see the new traps here on 3 green. And we have some sod laid out around the perimeters. This one has already been done. This one's been sprigged, completely rolled, spiked, sliced. We already have started irrigating it. We're gonna have a lot of water flying. So, you know, if you see something at night, chances are that, you know, that's us. So we're gonna have the same heads running repeatedly. Just make sure, you know, check if it's golf course or if it's community, because community guys aren't gonna want to be called in for a golf course irrigation problem.
Well, great, Tim. You guys, you and your staff are doing a fantastic job. We're really excited about this project. We'd like to thank Mike Seiler from TEI for all of his video and audio skills, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.